on Ava. It is the night of the Grand Museum opening. Let me see here.
Oh yeah, we're all dressed to the nine, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
After getting a few chores done in town, our group, decked out to the tens, attend the grand opening of the Sanrea Museum. Let's see here. After delivering soup to a very, very sick Iger, our group makes their way on down with an invitation from Dr. Tenebris. Let me see here. Double checking my notes to see if there was anything major on here. Okay, no, that should be it. As you guys... There we go. Pull on up in the Justicar. You see a massive gathering outside as valets are parking people's cars. News and radio reporters outside as they have their little station set up as they're taking pictures of people, taking film of people, making their way on into the event. Let me see here. Oh. That. And then leap into... No. All right. Yeah, you guys pull on up as you see a couple of photographers point their cameras to you guys to see who all is stepping on up. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. Do you guys want to describe how good you're looking at the moment?
Yeah. I do, but I'm not ready to. Hold on a sec.
Uh-oh.
Let me think here. Let me pull up my web browser. Think. Where am I getting text? Oh, okay.
Alas, I was too rusty to render anything flattering for a drawing.
Theater
But it
of
can be
the
imagined
mind.
simply and draped and vaguely Greek-looking, since that's what the style is for the time.
Gotcha. I'm trying to remember. Nevo, in my notes, it says you came in full necromancer regalia. Was that right?
Oh, I thought I changed that.
Okay. Let me...
Try not to look like the villain. Try not to look like the villain. Try not to look like a villain. Full necromancer outfit.
Probably for the best.
Full necromancer gear plus bone god.
Well, since I'm on me, I figure the tux would be very reminiscent to like a very 007 type of tux.
Gotcha. The classic.
Just without the tie, because Nevo probably would have never figured out how to tie a tie, so he's like, fuck that shit.
You wrap it around your forehead like a bandana.
but he makes sure his the dreads are like all cleaned up behind the ears, not like slinging in front of him like it is in the picture. But for Dee Dee, he has the little bow tie, and then like the little it goes up to the suit, as it were. Goes up to like where the legs are.
Oh. That's kind of like the picture somebody sent me a while back of a husky wearing a tie because they brought it to a wedding.
Top hat, yay or nay?
Yes.
I would say a mini top hat, like the one. What's the chick I'm thinking of from Borderlands? Like that tiny hat.
Oh, the burlesque top hat?
Yeah, it's like that mini top hat. I would say yeah
Gotcha.
on that.
Okay. An interesting look. All right, my remaining 3.
I mean, I assume the top hat's for the dog, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that was for Nevo. I got so confused. I was like, so he's wearing the tie. So, no, he's wearing the suit, the no tie, and a burlesque top hat? What is... I mean, I'm not the fashion police. All right. Good sneeze. Yeah. All right.
Gesundheit.
All right. My last 3.
All right. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have to reset my audio interface because I'm buzzing.
Oh, I do hear that. That's not good. All right. Well, Kodhran came in a 3-piece suit. Got like the little, like even like the chain watch thing in his pocket. So, looking proper.
Nice. Okay. Okay. In that case, when Flynn gets back, my
Wow,
music
okay.
coming on through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
Oh,
is.
wow,
Okay. And Ivan?
Ivan is wearing an outfit sort of the outfit is kind of these mute green and gray colors. It looks a lot like what a World War One Russian military person would wear. Silver buttons are kind of aligned on the like on the chest, showing. Would he have any of his military medals?
Maybe?
Okay, how about that?
You sound good
I don't
now.
hear any buzzing yet, so.
All right. Let me.
But yeah, there's some of his war medals are currently on display off of his jacket, probably showing like his rank of what he was in the military when serving.
Yeah, so kind of a parade dress kind of shindig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, complete with like the infantry hat and stuff like that. But there's also like goggles and stuff like that. Vladimir is currently on his shoulder with a little bow tie around its neck.
Okay. Okay. Nice. All right. As you all approach, valet. Go ahead. That's right.
Hello?
Ah,
What the
we can
fuck?
hear you. You're fine.
Ah, now it's doing it again. It's because you cursed me.
I don't know what's going on with your stuff, man.
I provided a visual aid for Alex's dress.
Night is ruined.
In
Night is
general.
ruined.
Test. No.
Try unplugging and replugging the mic.
I mean, it's not too annoying. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not too annoying.
It pisses me off.
I get that.
There's
I know
probably
the
gonna be
feeling.
one person in the audience that's gonna watch this video that's just like, oh, the buzzing's
Bop,
so
bop.
bad.
We have an audience.
Come on.
That's why I said there's gonna be one person in the audience that possibly watches us. I think our videos usually get about like 2 to 3
Test,
to 5
test,
views.
test. No.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, man.
It's annoying him, so he's trying to fix it. Maybe check the input audio, see what that's connected to. Ooh, there is some noise coming from the background.
I am not turning off my overhead fan.
Oh, that's what the noise is. Okay.
It's hot.
Yeah. All right. Well, deuces persons. Matt, the only time I've ever heard Flynn's audio make that noise is when the little connectors jiggling around in the port.
I don't know. Okay, so
All
it's
right.
coming
Yeah.
and going freely. So anyway, so dress attire, high fashion in the Venigovian style didn't advance to the late Victorian era's tight black tuxedos. It's still more of the Regency era's elaborate waistcoat and ascot fare, although Simon tends to buck trends. So when I was looking for inspirations for what he would look like, I realized that there was no better example than the man, the myth, the legend himself. So in the Oscar Wilde fashion,
Nice.
um, Simon
Man,
has a
it's wearing velvet pajamas.
yep. So suit coat, loose fitting jacket, nice shirt and tie, and a fur coat.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Black.
As the moment you all roll up and the valet opens up your cars or opens up your doors, photographers start swinging their cameras on around, snapping a couple of pictures of you all. Let me see here. As you will see a news report, or not a news reporter, a radio reporter. It looks like he's got a reel to reel down by his kind of strapped around his shoulder as he's taking B-roll. Um,
I lean,
yeah, take,
I lean over to Simon real quick. Hey, what was your fake name again?
I'm Simon Blakewell. I don't use a fake name, of course.
Okay.
If you're talking about the former mobster bodyguard, I don't believe he's present at this event. Not all
Shrug.
members of Justice Fist could attend. You'll have to make do with the attendance of your sponsor, a
Assume-
non-combatant, Simon Blakewell.
Naturally.
Storm, I won't lie. When you said a reporter showed up, my mind immediately went to freaking Toby from Gravity Falls.
Not bad. Not bad. But let's see here. As you guys buckle on, or shuffle on out, looking fucking exquisite. This reporter is Simon. You suddenly have a microphone in your face as this guy with a reel to reel down to his hip, kind of shoulder strapped around him. Well, if it isn't Sanria's own Justice Fist, what brings you to the party today? Mischief or pleasure?
Pleasure and, of course, obligation to our community. We did a fantastic job of protecting this very establishment from a bit of trouble, you see, and, well, we've just fallen in love with the place. We wouldn't miss a premiere for the world.
Oh, but of course, Justice Fist is well known for its love of the community. Can we expect any of that classic Justice Fist hijinks that we're so used to?
Oh, I'm sure we'll be very well behaved today. No mischief, no chaos. Just fine art.
The moment you say that, you hear the sound of almost like a bike horn right behind your guys' car.
Where's the bike bell ringing?
It's not a bell, it's straight up like a little horn,
No,
almost like a clown car horn. As you all glance around,
It's gonna be
I
him.
hope the alien damned Lord of Darkness doesn't attend.
It's definitely gonna be him.
It is a small soapbox car. As you see, it's smaller than your guys' car by a margin. As the door swings open, as you see gun gear.
Oh, God.
um, fur hat,
to
fur coat like you, wielding a cane.
Oh, excellent style, little man.
And unfortunately, he is wearing his bad boy shirt. I got in trouble beforehand.
I was expecting the shirt to say, "I'm not allowed to modify trains."
No, that's on the cart documents.
I was gonna say, what's his hat say today?
His hat actually has a little miner's light on it.
Oh.
Glad you could make it, Gungir.
Yes, indubitably. I got a special invitation because brother worked here.
Thank goodness someone who is more awkward than me at this party.
He said I was invited as long as I don't reanimate anything.
What about anime?
Hello, everyone.
What about animating something that was never animated?
Shh.
Don't give him ideas.
You see him drop his cane as his eyes go wide. The idea has been seeded.
Are there any negative penalties to the three of us still seeing a cartwheeling man, or
that's right.
Or is that just a background detail that we don't have to actually worry about?
That's a DM
I figured
secret.
it would have been. I figured that it would be gone by now, because he said that it only lasted a few hours.
Days.
Yeah, it was a few days. I recall it being a few days, and this is only tomorrow, I think. Or has it been a week?
Hasn't been a week. It's only been a couple of days.
All right.
Why can I see this again? Alright, I did a ride along, didn't I?
First gem.
It's currently doing juggling acts between your car and between the a gate that goes along the outside of the perimeter.
You know what? You know what? I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna look at the sky. Directly up
You
at the
see,
sky.
Ivan, you see it standing on your shoulders, looking down at you, precariously balancing. It's very upsetting.
Right on the end of your nose.
That might be the worst.
He looks like he almost falls over a couple of times, which really upsets your agita. But he keeps stabling himself. It's kind of amazing.
What's he wearing?
Unknown to you, I can't.
The
Unknown
shadow?
To you, Ivan. Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing. It is a silhouette of a man.
Hmm.
Like
Oh, at least
body
I'm not
morph,
getting it.
like body morph suit, like silhouette.
I won't lie. Whenever you mention this guy, my mind always goes to freaking Lucy from Disenchantment.
All right.
My character suddenly getting a bad feeling, like an ill omen after the inventor, or not the inventor, the interviewer mentioned Justice Fist's unique brand of chaos. He's going to suddenly switch his telekinetic exoskeleton to temporary hit points in anticipation of an assassination attempt or something of the effect. He's like, you know what? He's right. I'm gonna get ready in case someone shoots me. And he puts up an invisible telekinetic barrier that will help reduce damage.
By the way, random question to you all. That reporter that just walked up to us.
Of course.
Why does everybody on the radio or some sort of entertainment business talk that way?
It's a ratings thing, I think.
Because most of the movies are made in this area.
But I mean the weird accent he puts on.
Listen, I've been interviewing, like all media production, in fact, like all of life, is a performance. Merely a performance. The voice is affected. And affectation, if you will.
I'm still standing here, right?
They teach it in reporter school, don't they?
Please, darling, it would be rude to address you directly about your accent.
You see him. You see him put down his microphone and walk away.
I think it's referred to as a trans. I think it's referred to as a transatlant accent.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
It's
make
a
sense.
stigmatism, asshole.
His voice. Hold on. Let me just step
I
back
don't
from
know.
the game for a second. His voice is a stigmatism.
I don't know what that word means. I just like it.
The eye thing. The eye thing where you see shiny lights.
Moving on.
It's a stigmatism, asshole. He lied as easily as he breathed.
He could have said it was an impediment.
He said it's a stigmatism, folks. I apologize for making fun of that man's stigmatism. YouTube
All right.
apology. I'm sitting down for my YouTube apology.
You need
Guys, in the last episode of Avalon, my friend and I made light of a unique condition that some people suffer from. It's a rare strain of astigmatism that makes you talk like an old-timey radio guy.
Vocal stigmatism, yeah. Alex says you wander away from your group, who's debating the authenticity of a vocal stigmatism. You wander on inside as you see
My face visibility, making some extra smoke in front of me with the excuse of my cigarette holder.
Also, Gypsy, really quick. I'm sorry, but that apology did not count because you didn't have a ukulele with you.
You wander on inside. It is busy. Flynn, can you actually give us some like band music?
Some band music.
Something. Yeah.
Strike up band.
We just
Strike
hear
a
stars and
tune.
we just hear stars and stripe
Big
from
band.
fucking. We just hear stars and stripe from freaking marching band.
That will require a different. Yeah, I absolutely could.
You could also just use
I mean,
the theme song.
I got some jazz. I got some hot jazz over
Yeah,
here.
hit that jazz.
I'll just use the one I was using earlier. All right.
Or
Go
is
ahead and
it-
turn off your music then.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I left the crowd going, but the crowd is not.
Something dumb. Is it weird that
There
I
we
always
go.
thought that? Is it weird that I thought that it was stigmatism and not astigmatism?
There we go. Alex, you wander inside as you see Dr. Tenebris kind of up at the front desk, sort of expectantly, perhaps waiting for you all. She is in a nice teal dress with sort of like opera gloves as she kind of her hair up in a nice bun. As she glances up, notices you, and gives you a wave.
Are there supposed to be other characters on this map? Storm.
Yeah?
Are there supposed to be other characters on this map?
No?
Yeah,
Okay,
just so
just
you
wondering.
know.
Theater of the Mind.
Oh, I was gonna say, just above the player list, I've added a module to this game that will give you a wealth of tokens.
Okay, that's fine. As Tenebris admittedly kind of looks a little nervous as you guys on approach. She looks like she's a little not overwhelmed, but definitely like, oh my god, this is fucking happening.
How's it go?
Oh my god, I am gonna lose my mind if I have to shake any more hands. Oh, you look, Alex, you look nice.
Thanks.
I'm not used to seeing you outside the military attire.
Barb helped a lot.
Oh, good lord. Is Hydra
You look
doing
well.
alright?
Yeah. I think Ivan laid some hands on him like 3 or 4 times, and he seemed like maybe he could keep things down by the time we left.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but he's alive.
I told him the moment he ordered that dish that that there was recalls going on, but no, he wanted to celebrate. And
Yeah, that's his bad.
yeah. You know what? He gets to see all of it in the news tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, they ran into a reporter. That would be fun.
Uh,
But,
yeah.
are there refreshments, or are we supposed to do anything at some point?
Well,
Not speeches, are there?
no, most of the speaking is going to go for a staff, but I mean, there are plenty of people here that you could rub shoulders with, try to make a few connections, and
Just smile and wave if you mention us.
yeah,
Just smile and wave, boy.
I know Lake is around here somewhere. He was somewhere. I don't know where he wandered off to.
Yeah, no. pretty big museum. We'll see if we ever run into each other, I guess.
Mm-hmm. No, he was excited to see you as she kind of gives you a. She can't elbow you in the side. She elbows you kind of like in the
thigh.
hip. Yeah, in the thigh.
Inner or outer
Have you
thigh?
seen Kodhran's suit yet?
His what? His what? As she kind of glances on over and
I
has
stepped
caught.
from her so that she can see him approaching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you
Kodhran!
go love?
Hi!
There you go.
I have a quick question for you, Storm.
Character just like humbly waves over at Dr. Tenebris. It's like, oh, hello there.
Go ahead,
Storm.
Kit.
Inner or outer thigh?
Outer.
No, it's a reference to it's a reference to like our old campaign.
Fucking first joke I did with Venom. He made some he made some comment about a character like patting another character on I think it was it Flynn's character or Tom's character? He's like, he pats him on your thigh, and I just off to the side was like, inner thigh or outer thigh? and he grumpily was like, outer thigh.
You know what? The more I think about it, I was about to be like, is someone going to open the door for me and announce me to the thing? I was thinking about it. I actually am, like Kat insinuated, or Alex insinuated my character should do. I'm actually going to conjure an illusion now. Of Keith, the classic man of action. I would, whenever I'm operating as a mercenary in public, and he's going to get out of the car now. Hurry up to the door and open the door for Simon. And then I step in, and just keep in mind that there's someone following close behind me, not talking to anyone, acting like a bodyguard.
Understood. All right. Let us see here.
I realized that would make more sense for my character. It's just one of those things that would be more in character for me to do.
Okay, so where's what? Refreshments? There's like an itinerary, brochure, something?
Let us see here. Here we go.
Changed a lot since we night at the museum the other night. So.
And we do thank you for that. We managed to get as many of the artifacts as we could on over. After you guys took care of everything.
How is the dinosaur?
Well, we did our best to get it back in order. It's good enough that we got it on display.
It was only lightly charred.
And
Curious, did my stenograph help?
Speaking of display, as she kind of wanders on over to you, Kodhran, do you mind if I gave you a tour around?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
As she takes your arm.
Wait,
like,
no, what about refreshments?
Oh.
It's a good place to start the tour, you know?
The main source of refreshment is, let me do the clicky. What's the macro for the focus clicky?
Just hold. It's basically just hold left click.
Right in
long
the middle.
And if you want to make us like zoom into it, hold shift when you look.
Shift. That's what I
Shift
was.
and then hold click. Shift and long click.
There we go.
Oh, also,
As
I am
you-
curious if you fix your thing to make it so that we don't or well, it's individual per person. But did you fix it where like if I were to type, it doesn't zoom into me for you?
I don't know.
Well, let's
Anyway.
test that.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, that.
Nope,
Okay.
you didn't. I
like-
literally showed you how to do it.
Now, see, I like that.
I've been
I
busy.
don't want to turn it off.
Anyway,
Yeah, individually you can turn it
As
off.
you guys are brought to a central room. It is a large antechamber, and hovering above you all is what appears to be a holographic illusion of your solar system. The room is currently alit with the light of stars, and right in the middle is your sun, which is kind of giving off this. It's on like a dimmer at the moment, so it's sort of like soft light coming from the sun. It's a little bizarre, but you all see the planetary bodies slowly orbiting the
many?
sun, with each of them with there's 9 actually.
I was actually going to ask how many moons.
How many moons for your guys' planet?
Yes.
Oh, I think there was like 2.
Okay.
I don't remember actually. I had written it down in another document that I don't have up at the moment. But yeah, as you guys kind of look up and marvel at the fact that you guys have almost like a built-in astronarium. I don't know what the well, I mean, observatory would be for like looking with like a telescope.
planetarium?
Okay, yeah, planetarium would work.
A planetarium.
As you see Dr. Tenebris excitedly take you, Kodhran, over to this sort of like a marble pillar or a podium, as she goes up to it, and there is a display on it, sort of a magical light display that you see her poke at one of the planets on there, the planet you guys are currently on, Avalon, as you all see the night sky suddenly zoom in on the hollow or the illusion of your guys' planet, and she keeps poking at it a little bit as it keeps zooming in further and further till you actually see almost like the diagram of the museum you're currently in kind of floating at large before you guys.
man.
This bitch.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of Final Fantasy VII.
Is there like a little us on the observatory as well?
There is not. It seems like it does not track people. It just has like as an Easter egg, like a mock-up of the museum within the mock-up of the solar system. As she kind of
in the mock-up?
Can you see the what?
The bar.
The bar? There is no bar, unfortunately, but you do see people. You do see waiters kind of walking around with plates, catering, basically, as they have like plates of food, like little finger sandwiches and drinks.
Oh yeah, hors d'oeuvres.
Now, this is just the start. We do plan on adding in a second floor, which we do hope to add in a little gift shop or a place where people can buy like food or books or something. Sort of like the museum that you guys were just at a few nights ago.
Shouldn't you have that right by the exit?
It's still a work in progress. This is sort of our main area at the moment, sort of our central gathering area. As she kind of taps on the display again, as it quickly zooms out back to the starlight and the orbiting planets. she kind of looks at you like, pretty neat, huh?
Very impressive. Snag a couple flutes off the passing waiter tray and down one immediately.
And don't think for a second that we also didn't include your contribution. As again, she takes Kodhran's hand and leads you guys into this room, where as you guys enter, the smell of like river water and sea spray kind of floats through your guys' nostrils as you all wander on in. You see
Not like
several
pool
displays.
chlorine.
Oh no.
Well, not quite. Not like
Sorry.
not like chlorinated pools, more like actual like the smell of the ocean. As you guys wander in, and the sound of actual rushing like splashing water. The blue tiles are actually water. And the little boats that are in there are actually like at legit floating within their little tiles, their little watery areas. As you guys glance on over to see what looks like a smaller version of the ghost ship that you guys dredged up off the coast of Sanrea.
Did you shrink it?
Well, I'll be.
Hmm.
Made her seaworthy again.
Well, we made her display worthy as she brings you guys over to. She actually steps onto the blue tile as you see it acts like it's solid as this little illusion of a stone, like a stepping stone, comes up as she steps onto the tile. As she begins to kind of poke around at I can't remember what word I just used to describe the one in the planetarium. The little pedestal, the little stone pedestal. As she presses at it, turns around, gives you a wave, as she is suddenly like sucked into the display.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm good.
I'm going to look and try to find some food, or as these fancy people call it, horse devours.
I'm going to also do. I'm going to follow. Intrigued.
Evan's gonna head off and try to find some food.
You, Simon, kind of mimic as she does. You step onto this tile right here and go up to the display. You kind of rest your hand on it as a kind of a illusionary mock-up of the ship appears before you as you see almost like a glowing button down below that says enter ?
I look back, I do it. I spend a spell point to make my illusion permanent, and I instruct it to follow Alex, saying nothing, and then I actually follow. It's actually funnier if it follows Ivan.
Also, I flipped the coin to see if he would pronounce it correctly or incorrectly. He pronounces it as horse devours.
Horse devours.
Horse devours.
You push the button as you suddenly see the world around you almost like wormhole. Like in sci-fi movies where they go warp speed and they suddenly like expand outwards. As you find yourself in or on the keelhole of the ship.
Whoa.
It is full size as you see Dr. Tenebris, who looks like she was just kind of standing by waiting for you guys. Simon, you're kind of like glancing around like, oh, hey, there is like an illusion of a full like tropical scene off in the distance. The skybox is like beautiful clouds and there's like an island off in the distance. The ship is gently rocking in the waves. like it's exactly how you remember it from before, sans the ghost or the parasitized undead that were crawling around. It actually kind of looks like it was like rebuilt to look like how it was in its heyday. The outside, when you were back outside, it still kind of looked like it had some structural issues with it, as would be common of a ship that had been resting on the ocean floor for hundreds of years. But as you're kind of walking around, you're like, oh, hey, this is actually like solid. I don't feel like I'm going to fall through the timbers.
Well, well.
Took a little work, but not a bad way to conserve space. Almost all of our displays are interactable like this.
I'm impressed.
You want to shoot off the cannons?
Well,
Absolutely. Captain fires the cannon. Or like,
As
wait
you
in line.
materialize too, right at the end.
I'm going to apply my snipe talent and
Kodhran or Dragon, I won't lie, that is
An
a
illusionary
that is a
seagull
T-
right out of the air.
Dragon, I
You
won't lie, that is a TFS Vegeta mine moment.
You see, as you guys wander over to the port side cannons, as there's actually like a little wooden display that it has like actual written information on there, talking about how the cannons were made, who was the manufacturer, and there was actually a display up near the wheel of you guys. It appears to have been a holographic recreation of your guys' battle and reclaiming of the ship. Of course, since they didn't have access to you guys right at the start, they had to kind of improvise what might have happened. As you see a hologram of yourself, if the placket is messed with, you see yourself in a sword fight, an uncharacteristic sword fight with skeletons.
Us
As she
new
kind of
players
Depicting it
never.
anyways.
It's like this is still a work in progress. We can modify this as a little more truthfully.
I don't even remember what I did.
But yeah,
to be honest.
as you guys load up the cannonball by hand. It's sort of an interactive experience as you are load in the powder charge, load in the cannonball, and are given the ignition stick. Oh shoot, you need a target, don't you?
I mean, ideally.
As you see her, she actually pulls out a little device. You guys remember Gungear carrying around a little magic, like telescoping wand. You see sort of a consumer version that Dr. Tenebris pulls out of her purse as she kind of flicks it a couple of times as you see a mock-up of a goofy little pirate ship come up out of the sea with like three skeleton pirates on it as they just kind of wave their arms going "Yar, yar, avast, yar."
I just imagine like it's like this fucking stick puppets
Close enough.
with them having like the little screw arm joints.
Kodhran, go ahead and roll an attack if you wish.
All right. Assuming just a d20.
Roll a. Let me see here. Usually, it's a roll for like an engineering or a siege engineer, but let's just roll like a ranged attack for you.
All right.
Interactive, friendly.
I don't know why, but for some reason, Kodhran doing this is giving me like vibes of if any of you remember the fucking Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger ride from Disney.
You roll?
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn. Okay, yeah. Do you want to play any of your sniper talents?
Do I? Like, shit.
As you take aim with this thing, you get it just at the right angle. As you fire, it sounds just like an actual cannon. As you see the cannonball go soaring off ahead of you, the smell of gunpowder wafts into your nose as the cannon goes off, and the cannonball goes soaring right through your target. There's an explosion of wooden splinters and cartoonish bones, almost a xylophone sound effect, as they go falling into the ocean.
We're down to the TV soccer with ya.
That works.
Like a Timu Wilhelm scream.
I don't know if you were healing.
Timu Wilhelm.
Okay, it's free Athens, so I'm not gonna complain.
I don't know why, that just reminds me of the frickin'... You saying the Wilhelm scream reminded me of the fact that the fucking Steam controller apparently has a Wilhelm scream if you drop it.
I did. What were the rest of them audible too? I did like cannon, weapon impact. Like,
yeah, I heard
impact.
the cannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't joined it. Whoops. Sorry.
Extra atmosphere.
Alex, after a while, kind of stand there being like, oh, what the hell is going on? There was a sudden sort of shifting from the pedestal as Kodhran, Simon, and Dr. Tenebris remanifest in front of you.
Hello.
You guys have fun wherever you went.
Absolutely.
Good.
Kodhran shot something. It was very good.
Alright then.
Kodhran's just like giddy like a small child.
All right.
You're not the least bit interested.
Not a fan of magic that makes you disappear. Good.
For someone who doesn't like disappearing, you sure do employ it disappearing into people with some frequency.
Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly the norm.
Well, as for me, I love disappearing. I think I'm going to disappear to get some more d'oeuvres.
Dr. Tenebris kind of takes your hand, Kodhran. Oh, there's one more thing I got to show you, as she just kind of begins to drag you away towards whatever display is also nearby. She seems very giddy about showing you anything that she can.
Sounds good.
It is up to my players. What do you wish to do? We shall go in order. This is a chance to rub shoulders with anybody influential who's visiting. Chance to see some of the attractions that are not attractions, the exhibits that are here. Let's see here. So we'll go around the table. We'll start with Ivan first. Ivanushka.
Ivan is kind of looking around the different areas to see if he can find people with food.
Okay. I will roll percentiles to see if you actually... You know what? Yeah, I'll roll percentiles to see if you can actually run into anybody. Low, no. High, yes. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Not really. So
Okay.
low no.
Okay. As you are mostly just finding waiters with alcoholic beverages, and you're like, I don't want to drink. It's like, I don't want any more martinis. I just want the food. Yes, let's see here.
And if only there was, like, I don't know, the turtle pies here in bagel sizes. Wait, that actually is a great idea. No, nothing works.
You actually wander by this room right here, which appears to be a history of war sort of exhibit.
Uh, what is this room that I passed by as well?
This one that you wandered on by, check my map. It appears to be different styles of architectural statuary from around the world. You see stuff that is actually from Atlantis. You see a couple of stuff that is actually from, or one or two things that is from your homeland. In particular, there is kind of one thing that does catch your eye. There is a massive statue from the Orient of a giant stone turtle. As you hear,
Oh, sorry.
as you hear your little turtle buddy go, oh,
Yeah, I've been seeing that. Also seeing all the Atlan stuff, he's going to roll to see if he notices a certain vampiric Atlan.
Okay, go ahead. There is a lot of people kind of shuffling around the room as you're peeking on through. You've never been the best with picking out people in general. I don't know if you got face blindness like I do, but no, you're not seeing that
I think
old
I do in real life,
acquaintance.
actually.
You don't see your old buddy Alusfane as you're kind of peeking on through, being like, oh god, I don't want to anything but him, anything but running into him.
Ivan is going to sigh and walk in.
You immediately bump into Alusfane.
Are you actually
Just
serious?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I knew there was gonna be like either you were actually serious or there was gonna be a joke.
Hey,
yeah,
buddy.
Well, I'm sure he's a fan of the nightlife.
Hey, buddy.
Come here often.
But yeah, he's gonna go towards the giant image of what he thinks is Gemra.
Okay. Let us see here. As you approach the placard, you see that it is a temple statue dedicated to a guardian deity of a certain royal family within oh god, I can't remember what I called China in this world, but basically a guardian deity of a Chinese emperor. And as you see a little like interactive button pop up on the display, someone at oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know the Japanese is like Shishin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what were you saying?
As you're just kind of glancing this thing on over, another person kind of comes and joins you and looking it up and down as they kind of push on the display, as the area around you two is suddenly enveloped in an illusion of the temple that it was acquired from, as it begins to give you a verbal history of the statue and the temple in particular, in addition to the mythology, in which case the statue of the turtle actually animates and sort of acts out the mythology that it is a part of.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Disney animatronic.
With magic!
It's a fucking Hall of Presidents in a fucking science museum.
It's the Unnatural History Museum. Thank you.
Or no, I'm sorry. Wrong area. This is the fucking tiki room.
It is basically it is a guardian deity associated with divination. Each of the little segments of its shell is set to hold a divinitic symbol that would protect the emperor's bloodline.
Can I roll anything to see if this might be related to Gemra in any way?
I mean, Gemra is honestly kind of something of your creation at the moment.
Like out of character my creation, or
Honestly, yeah. There's not really any kaiju media in this world. It's not short of Tarask the Invincible.
Well, to be fair, Gemra is an elemental.
Yeah.
But
you can go ahead and roll a knowledge of religion or history.
Which is better for me. Religion is a +6, not great. Well, history is a +11, so I will do history.
Ooh,
25.
okay. You begin to think back to your time in the war, just even reading books in general. Nice picture books with big words. You remember that there's typically 4 symbols associated with that part of the world. There's the turtle, the tiger, the dragon, and the phoenix. This could be something related to it.
The 4 devas. Okay.
Yep.
Technically, there's a 5th one.
The Khurtin.
The golden dragon, but yeah.
Alright. While you're looking at that, I will hop over to our next person. Let's do Nevo.
Oh, okay. Nevo will begin wandering off into, like, the hallway, sort of similarly. Sort of coming across, I'm assuming, this bone room.
Phrasing.
Well, I mean...
Welcome to the bone zone.
Leave your clothes in that pile over there. You won't be needing them.
We're about to rattle your business.
Sorry.
But as he was passing through, did he, like, walk by a bunch of people, or was that hallway relatively empty?
Assume that there's people going about.
Alright, then I would want to do a same sort of general perception that Ivan did, but I'm looking for something in particular.
What are you looking for?
People with the attitude of something that screams actor or actress.
Oh, very clever. Okay.
You're just gonna hear a man who's Shakespearean accent 24/7.
This'll be a perception or a sense motive.
Okay.
As you try to get a read on some people.
Oh man, I have not brought up my character sheet. Whoops. Oh, there I am. Where am I? You said what or what?
A perception or a sense motive as you try to sort of gauge certain people around you. That's not bad. That's not bad.
21.
A 21. Okay. All right. As you enter into this little side room over here, it is, as you described it, it is a display of numerous preserved skeletons. It appears as though whenever people go up to the displays, they'll press on them, and the the bones that are on display will either animate to show sort of an illusion of what the creature used to look like while it was alive, or it actually like cycles through a couple different like preset displays. Like there's a couple of the ones that have dragons will cycle through different dragon skeletons. The ones that have dinosaurs on them, in particular, like the T-Rex skull over here, will cycle through like skulls of different dinosaurs. As you are glancing around, trying to just get a read on anyone who you think, where's that star? Where's my A-list celebrity to introduce to the world? You are kind of trying to think of a good way to describe this. As you are kind of eyeballing the crowd, there are. I'm going to roll a d4. There are 3 people in particular that you kind of see milling around this room. The first one is a young blonde woman, very Fey Ray looking, as she's kind of eyeballing all the bones. You can't really get a sense of whether or not she's an actress, but she's young and she's very pretty. She's very photogenic, as she's just kind of staring up and marveling at each of the creatures that are on display. Honestly, considering how Fey Ray was originally cast, it's kind of accurate. Another person you see is... Here we go. It is a red kobold with what can only be described as a handsome Squidward face.
Damn.
At first, you don't really like see it, as he's got his back as he's looking up at the display, and then he turns around almost in slow motion, and you're not sure what makes your jaw drop harder: the chiseled chin, the perfect kobold cheeks, the strong forehead.
I see. So Chad Kobold versus Virgin Goblin.
Mm-hmm. The third individual you see is a very well-dressed goblin. Oh, bless you, cat. A very well-dressed goblin that does appear to be making a plethora of rather impressive noises, sound effects with just his mouth as he like wanders by one of the creature displays. He actually, like, with his mouth, just makes what he assumes to be the noise of that creature, and it's pretty convincing. Like, he makes bird noises, he makes full-on, like growls as he's wandering by. Kind of off-putting the other patrons there, but it's impressive nonetheless.
So basically, he's Winslow from freaking Police Academy.
Yes.
Fun fact: he is actually from the town
Avalon.
I live near, or the city I live near.
Seeing these folks, I wonder if I can sort of do a general loop around to all 3 of them, if anything.
Loop around to all 3. How would you like to do that?
He'll approach I'll just go in order of the way you described them. I'll go to the young blonde lady first.
Okay. You see her kind of just flipping through the displays of the dinosaurs, being like, oh, T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus.
Oh, excuse me, miss.
Oh, hello.
Nevo Norwell, potential future director/writer.
Oh, nice to meet you, Nevo Norwell. I am. Let me get my name. Jenny Greenbrier.
Is that with a J or G?
With a J. Ginny, or for the first name, Greenbrier for the last name.
I couldn't help but notice that you sort of scream the on-screen presence of someone who could be a movie star.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Without the quagmire. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put you in a movie.
19.
Rehearsal will be on my couch. All right.
You see her kind of raise an eyebrow at you curiously, and it's like, well, it's very
Okay.
kind of you to say, Mr. Norwell. I admit I've never been on stage before, but I've always wanted to give it a try.
Oh, well, I am... What's a good word to say? Keen on bringing in new talent to give them a chance at the spotlight.
Sort of like an amateur production.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what are you offering?
Oh, in terms of, like, payment or something?
I mean, do you have like a show in mind, or?
Oh, well, I'm sort of putting together a script currently, but, I've been very busy, so I haven't had too much time to focus in on that aspect, but, it is something that I am working on, so it's gonna be a little bit later down the line.
I'm gonna need
I
you
don't
to
know
roll
if
me
the
another.
term indie film wouldn't really be around yet, but
Another
Well, to be
diplo-
fair, Thomas Edison absolutely I'd classify as an indie.
You said
And
another.
the French,
You said
yeah,
another
go ahead.
diplomacy. Okay.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Bean.
Wharp, wharp.
She kind of looks at you, suspiciously, and she's like, I'm not sort of go who'd get into those sort of productions, if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh no!
Wow. You're messed up, Nevo. What the heck?
Oh, did I say something wrong? This is supposed to be a zombie flick.
What the hell's a zombie?
Oh, like undead.
Okay.
That's even more
Well,
fucked up. You know that's illegal, right? No, I'm kidding.
At least get her a drink first. God. Well, I tell you what, Mr. Norwell, if you've got a card,
Oh no,
Oh.
I don't think I ever got cards, did I? As a part of buying the place, I don't think I did.
No.
Oh no.
no, you didn't. No, I'm looking back. No.
Oh no!
Let me write it on a napkin for you.
Shoot.
Honestly,
If only
might be
I-
a good idea.
If
What a
only I
very good
remembered.
first impression.
If only I remembered the name of the location. That's what I would have given her, because I don't actually recall what it was called. Like the.
I don't
Yeah.
remember if you gave it a name.
The Crumbly Square Theater. I made that up.
Yeah, I don't. I wasn't told to give it a name,
Nevo.
so I didn't think to do that. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I mean, just because you're not prompted to give a child a name. Nevo Norwell's Nickelodeon? I don't know. It's up to you to make a name now. You bought the place.
Right. Trying to think of something that would You know, I'll just go with his last name then. Norwell Theater.
Okay. Okay. She kind of gives you the awkward, like, finger guns, like, oh, okay, okay. I'll be sure to give you a look up, as she kind of elbows by you and is like, oh, sorry, as she kind of just wanders away.
Well, that one was likely a bust. To the red kobolds.
Alright, you
At
approach
least you
the
didn't burn your nat 1 on Hot Kobold.
You approach the incredibly handsome kobold.
Well, hello there. Name's
He might actually be into the porn flick. Like, you never know. Just with that noise alone, like.
My name's Nevo Norwell, potential future filmmaker. Do you... Are you interested in being in a movie?
Roll me a diplomacy.
How much wheat is in this fucking kobold's bread?
Oh man, I am just not... I am not
Uh-huh.
rolling well, Jesus Christ.
I'm back, I just got my dinner.
You beat the indifferent DC.
Well, I mean, at least you have a plus 11. Like,
Yeah,
Does that
that's
see a
impressive.
difference?
You see him.
Oh, no.
You see him scratch his chin a little bit as he kind of leans back up against the display. As he kind of motions for you to go on.
Oh, well, yeah, the location that we're going to be meeting up at some point is the Norwell Theater.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
does Kobold speak common language?
Assign him any dialogue.
I have a feeling that there's many in green to give this man a strong jawline.
Then it's just like Arnold Schwarzenegger before he like learned English well. So
He kind of motions for you to continue.
It's gonna be a horror film.
What was with that? What was with that fucking? Why can't I remember his name? Tim Allen. That Tim Allen.
Yeah, that's my pitch.
All right. Roll me another diplomacy check. You'll get a +2 to this.
oh yeah.
I have the perfect.
Not another
role for
nat
you.
1. Not another nat 1. Oh, that was so close.
I have a perfect role.
22.
I have the perfect role for you. The
They're
monster
getting
that doesn't
progressively
speak.
better, you know.
Mm-hmm. You see his immaculate jawline creak into a smile as he kind of does the like finger guns against the chin thing as he's like thinking. He's like, as he reaches out to give you a handshake. And he has a nice little like tuxedo on as he reaches into an inner pocket and hands you his business card. Let's see here. Here he is.
Question, Storm.
Yes.
Have talkies been invented yet?
They can be.
Nevo, please say that talkies haven't been invented, because if you do, you're screwed.
His name is Chud Chadwell. He is a professional model.
Alrighty.
Chud, what was that?
Chud
Chadwell.
Chadwell.
Alright. Last chance. Approaching the goblin. Hello.
Hello.
Nevo.
He mimics back your voice perfectly.
I'm Nevo Norwell. Does he keep doing it?
In your voice, he says... Let's see here.
Guys, that last guy's perfect protagonist.
In your voice, he says, "My name's Blip."
Blip.
Just Blip.
Well, okay, Blip. How would you be interested in a horror movie?
What's a movie?
Oh, it's like a moving picture.
They can move? You see him start to nervously glance over at the skeletons.
Sort of like when you he didn't actually experience that, so never mind. Yeah, they move.
Yeah.
Roll me a diplomacy.
Quick question, how dilated is this goblin's eyes?
You're not there.
No, I can't roll above a 10. I can't roll above a 10, you guys.
Like, dude, you have such a high modifier, it really does not matter.
I know,
These are
but...
common people.
Okay. Are they going to be moving in front of me?
Well, no, but later on, ideally, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, wow. Bruh.
You also wouldn't happen to know what a zombie is, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, and with your noise making, you could probably sound exactly like a zombie, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, you'd be perfect as a zombie in my moving picture.
Oh. They move?
Yeah, I said that already.
Again, I asked how dilated this man's eyes are. You could ask that to
Roll that final diplomacy. First one was to get their attention, to have them listen to you. Second one is to Dead doggo, what the hell?
Whoops.
Buddy Bonesley wanders around. Yes, it has a stable contract. The dog talks!
Oh, of course I roll lower.
Okay. 14. 15. I'm not rolling very high tonight either. Okay. Okay.
No,
You
mean
see Blip, kind of like motions with his hands for you to drop down and get a little closer.
Okay. He will do so.
He gently cups his hands around your cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just an artist. You're my best friend.
Uh-huh.
As he wanders off.
Well, I'm not sure how that went, then. I'm just gonna put a question mark.
Okay. You have potentially one actor. Or you have one actor. Potentially have a second one. We'll find out. We'll find out.
I love how Nevo didn't ask for any way to fucking contact them.
He told one. He told one person. Actually, he told the kobold.
He told them that they were meeting at some point at the theater.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got to retcon that. So no. All right. Let's go to let's go to Simon next.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is, well, I look over at Alex. Does she look like she's going to mingle or interact with the party, or does she need someone to drag her around? He's getting a read on her right now.
Wait, what?
Does Alex look like she's going to interact with the party?
She looks like she's going to get at least 3 more drinks at her and just gonna wander around and people watch mostly.
Okay. As long as she's not standing there looking lost.
No, she doesn't look lost, she just looks like she's not much of a big social events person.
Who is? I just pretend like I am. I'm going to, stepping by, I grab a champagne flute from a passing tray. Instinctively feeling the direction of my illusion, I catch line of sight with it and direct it to follow me once more.
Oh, thank God, I thought someone was stalking me.
It's Keith. Your favorite.
I don't think Ivan knows about Keith.
Yeah, he does. I've worn the illusion before. In full fights. For instance, in the whole fight on the ship with the skeletons. Simon was not present for that, among other things. Looking around here at all of these different things. I'm trying to find the one that might most interest him. Some old that, some of that. Whoa, Ooh, there's some vehicle stuff over there. I think I'll just go with this one. This one looks weird. I don't even know what this is.
All right.
Very
As
Aztec and
you
Mayan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, shit.
As you find yourself wandering into... Let us see here.
Just realized something. Fuck.
Let me re-look at my
That we
maps.
haven't been going after any of the shard
Well, that
pieces
and
of the
also
weapon
one
that
of the
we know
shard
about?
pieces are one of the shard pieces were supposed to be in a place similar to like Aztec/Mayan area.
We're a great
There
treat
we go.
route, right?
Yeah, some Aztec fish. It's a ziggurat, right? Ziggurat in the jungle.
Yes. Lumeria. It is the ancient Lumerian exhibit. As you find yourself standing next to a display of numerous different weapons made of wood, obsidian, some of them made of jade, you are surrounded by these very gaudy statues depicting great winged serpents and skeletal death gods. Let us see here.
Do any of the winged serpents give him PTSD flashback to the Nagas?
Why would I have any PTSD? We manhandled those things.
Just because you were successful in the mission does not mean that it couldn't bring trauma.
There is one display that kind of catches your eye a little bit as you see one right before you. It's a little strange that it's just kind of sitting out in the open, but it appears to be a great stone sarcophagus lined with platinum coins depicting a feathered serpent coiled in on itself.
Ancient religions. I almost care about these as little as I care about the Angelican ones. Ooh. I'm looking at the giant statue. That's this right here.
Let's see here.
Or is this something else?
The great statue that you stand before. Here we go. It appears to depict a individual with a skeletal face wielding a curved club of some sort.
Well, I can attempt. Is there a display here that describes who and what this is depicting, or what they think it's depicting?
Yes. As you look down and begin to read along the display, here we go. It talks about a pantheon from Lemuria, detailing gods of the north, east, south, and west. This one in particular, they believe, depicts perhaps an aspect of Wotan in the form of a death god. They make note of the similarities between world religions with the archetype of Thor popping up consistently across the world. And this one, they believe, is another one of those archetypes where they believe that a god of law has manifested in the form of an underworld judge. And it has some long, convoluted name that you can't really... I feel like you need to split your tongue in half for just to pronounce it correctly. It's got more X's than you do.
Yes, indeed. 4 gods. I don't remember my catechism classes very well, but I thought there were 5 in modern understandings of theology.
Also, Gypsy, I won't lie, I thought you were gonna be like, how many gold pieces are in the chest? Well, now they're 5 gold short.
If this is what you all thought of Wotan, I wonder what you thought of Elia.
There is a little button that allows you to swap between several.
Oh. Keith. I look over at the illusion, and using a standard action, I direct it to push the button. It goes up. It doesn't have the sense of touch, so instead I telekinetically push the button.
All right. As you press the button, you see that the statue before you actually changes between 4 different presets. Kind of skimming off through them, you do find a display that they believe somewhat somehow represents Elia in the form of a plumed serpent.
Yeah, I'll actually make a note of all of them because we might be investigating ancient Lemurian ruins in the future.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you said the Elian representation was what? What they think was Elia.
As a plumed serpent, or the actual statue that appears before you appears as an individual wearing some sort of like plumed serpent like armor. Wotan, the god of law, is represented as a skeletal god of judging the dead. Let us see here. Strangely enough, Tatiana, who is regarded as a goddess of chaos and nature,
Titania?
Titania, yeah, is represented as a warrior.
That is very strange indeed.
And Tiamat'in is represented as a jaguar god.
Or at least the scholars draw comparisons between the modern deities and these 4 depictions. And does it mention that what cardinal direction each one is?
Let me see here. Elia is, or the plumed serpent is north. Let me see here. The jaguar god is south. The warrior is east, and the god of the dead is west. And they do draw comparisons to the fact that there are supposed to be within modern religion like 5, but they have not exactly found a
Solomon.
Yeah.
Likely because he either wasn't getting involved with them, or didn't exist yet, or just was himself.
Another theory, he could have taken on a different avatar that they just haven't discovered yet.
Oh.
A completely different representation, perhaps.
Okay, cool. I took notes. You're welcome.
All
I'm
right.
sure they'll never come up.
You guys remember better than I do my own game lore.
Yeah, well, it's because I have a Google Doc. I look at it and I'm like,
I have several Google Docs, but they're spread over like a chaos pile.
I wish I didn't. I wish this wasn't going to be relevant. I look around. Is there anyone...
You can wish in one hand and crap in the other.
Yeah. I'm going to use my once per day ability as a swift action to change one of the talents granted by a customized weapon. My trickster's crook is going to shift one of the illusion talents that it's currently granting me It's going to grant me a talent that I just read a little bit ago. That I think sounds very funny. Let me find it.
Power bottom isn't a talent.
It's not power bottoming. I don't need a talent for that. No.
It's a skill.
It's a skill. Insistent illusions? No. Focused, distracting, control figment. Drop that onto my character.
Okay.
As a full-round action, you may attempt a magic skill check against the magic skill defense of the controller of an existing figment. If successful, in this case, it's the object. I'm going to gain control of the existing figment. If successful, you gain control of the figment and may command it as if it was your effect.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to subtly seize control of the Elia. And I'm going to give it a trigger. I have a thing called programmed illusion.
Okay. I am going to need you to roll me a spellcasting check.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, let's see if it works, and then if it works.
So that'll be your...
MSB?
Yes. MSB.
Okay.
I had actually planned for if you did this. I had a feeling.
Why would I ever try to vandalize something? 19.
Okay. What do you try to do?
I'm going to set a programmed trigger in Elia. So the next time someone else views her, and in fact, every time someone else views her from here on out, she's going to stand as the figure in the armor or whatever is going to stand as they were. And then after about 5 seconds, double birds flip the person off who's looking at them, and then go back and stop acting like it until they're cycled to again.
Okay.
It is the most insidious, subtle prank. But each time someone looks at the one that might be an aspect of Elia, it's going to flip them off. And then go back to normal and act like nothing's wrong.
All right. So let me flavor this. As you begin to, as you kind of glance over your shoulder, be like, okay, nobody watching.
Yeah. Oh, do you want me to make a stealth check or anything?
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Yeah. Not that you won't absolutely devastate it.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Yeah, 34. 34. Okay. Yeah, nobody
it.
notices. As you kind of glance over your shoulder, you're like, okay, nobody's gonna fucking see me do this. As you weave your magic around this totem, as you're like, this is gonna be the funniest fucking thing ever. And there is a sudden flicker of your magic as you begin to weave it around. You're like, oh shit, what's going on? What's happening? This has never happened before. As you feel your magic beginning to be out of your control now, as you are like, I'm going to make this statue of the plumed serpent flip people off. It is now changed to anytime it swaps to Elia, or not to Elia, but to the plumed serpent. It is an animated image of the plumed serpent reaching down and viciously strangling an image of you. Like violently shaking you by the neck. Like, you bastard, you bastard, you bastard, you fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Sort of style. It is accompanied by the sound of you gasping and choking as you are throttled around. Now, you rolled high enough that it can be swapped around, but every time it goes to that is what people are going to see.
Interesting.
You did not beat the CMD to override the spell, so it is modified as a security effort.
The DC was too high. Well, I didn't roll too good. Do I want to attempt to redo it? Can I roll higher? 8 is slightly below average.
Gypsy, where do you actually see the magic skill check? Because I don't see that on my sheet.
Magic skill bonus, it's at the top of your spheres page.
Oh, okay.
It's spheres.msb.total.
I want you to roll me a Knowledge of Arcana or a Spellcraft would. Spellcraft could identify the sort of spell that's going on as you're kind of glancing at this. Because it seems oddly specific that it has an image of you that it's strangling.
Yeah, that's weird.
Probably a holy relic.
Okay. This is a security feature. It doesn't really prevent tampering, but if tampering were to occur with the magical displays, it will modify the spell so that it creates a vision of the person who is modified or who's trying to tamper with it. If it is messed with a second time, it sounds an alarm. This is once per display.
Oh no, you shouldn't have told them once per display.
I look over and I get an attendant and I tell them, one of the displays had some kind of malfunction with the buttons. It was stuck. I had my servant strike it for me rather hard, and it's now shifted to an image of strangling me for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but if you could do some kind of repairs to the blasted thing, I would appreciate it. I don't like being insulted by your displays. It sickens me.
You see the plume serpent now bend you over its knee and begin to spank you.
Yeah.
Roll me a bluff check.
You got it.
Oh, that was almost the one. 26. Okay. God damn, I have not rolled above 10. Okay. The attendant or the guard that you go up and tell this to, you see the color kind of drains from his face. Oh no, not during opening night. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. Sorry, everybody.
Just please reset the thing. It's the indignity of it.
I'm working. I got it. And
I go off with a huff.
As he tries to fix it, we will leap on over to our next individual. Alex.
Yes.
As you are desperately trying to get your hand on some drinks to get yourself a little more comfortable in the crowd, it's not your thing. People all around, making connections.
All the people are near Ivan.
Looking all fancy.
You feel a tap on your shoulder as you are presented with a cocktail from Lake.
Ah, my hero. I take it and smile at him. Quite the big fancy shindig, huh? You look nice.
He does look good. He is traditional Atlan, like formal wear. Sort of like Roman Emperor. Yeah, sort of Roman Emperor sort of attire. He's got like the cape going down, half cape. He looks good. He's like, just between you and me, I can't stand crowds.
Yeah, I'm used to a different sort of crowd. More like kind of crowd where a fist fight could break out at any moment.
Dock workers, fishermen.
Bikers. But,
Seem kind of... Go ahead.
Oh, you...
As he kind of gives you a nod and it's like, how's the old man?
He's still breathing and hopefully becoming less dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Son have been around as long as he is, should know better.
Seems like it's nobody to blame but himself, really. So, where's the music coming from?
Speakers, I think.
Band or something. Well, they don't have like a live band?
The center room, I think.
Yeah, I must have missed it for all the spacey stuff.
And I mean, I can show you over there to him, and I don't know.
Sure.
We could.
I don't know the kind of shindig that has dancing, but she downs at least half the cocktail and holds her arm out for him.
He takes your hand as you guys head on back into the little starlit area. And there is actually like a band there, right where the couches are on the map. They actually have little stages set up. It seems like they have one person or one instrument per little stand that's right there. Little haphazard, admittedly. It feels like that they kind of realized, oh shit, we don't really have enough room for like a whole fucking bandstand. And let me roll for Blake. Let's see if he's got butter for feet or...
I see a single digit.
It is evident that he has never danced a day in his life. He is at least trying, though, and he's being a gentleman about it. He steps on your feet quite a few times.
What do I roll for dancing?
Roll a dexterity check. So just click on dexterity modifier, or just d20 plus your dex modifier.
Well,
neither of you are that graceful, but it's
sort of swinging each other around. It's fine.
So a couple of people actually see you two and are like, hey, let's join on in, as this kind of like a dance underneath the stars and the planets sort of thing that kind of catches on up. Or catches on.
Listen, jitterbug isn't that hard if you don't try to do anything crazy. You basically just wiggle around and swing each other around. As long as nobody ends up on your ass, it's fine.
Listen, Alex, I have webbed toes, alright? I don't... we don't have the same sort of dancing.
The dancing we do is all swimming.
Alright.
Flippers.
And last let me see here. This is going to go over to Kodhran, as Dr. Tenebris has kind of been leading you like a kid in a candy store around to the exhibits. And as you guys kind of pass by the main like center room, you see her kind of stop for a second as she glances on in. As Kodhran, you kind of see a smile cross her face as you see her looking directly over at Alex and other guy who I don't think you've interacted with all that often, but you've seen him a few times. You vaguely remember him as something like Iger's nephew or something. Dr. Tenebris kind of treats him like an older brother. But yeah, she's been kind of leading you around the museum. She has just been beaming and like all smiles this entire time. She is like having a blast. On occasion, there have been a couple of people who've come up, be like, Dr. Tenebris, we just need to reassure you on this matter and this matter. And Dr. Tenebris, one of the displays in the Mary exhibit is spanking one of our guests. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, just go get the reset key and do this and this. It's like, it's one of the Justice Fist people, and it's like, oh. Oh, okay, I'll go talk to them in a little bit.
Wonder who that could be.
Yes. Let's see here. As Kodhran, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Alrighty. Pull my sheet back up. Hey.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
Womp womp.
Okay. Still not bad, though.
Kind of like a natural 20. But you took away a 0, which is a bad number.
We divided it by 10. Or something. I'm not good at math. As
subtracted 0. So it's the same number.
No, but if you take 20 and subtract 0, it's still 20. I understand that much. As you feel, Kodhran, you feel as you're just kind of enjoying the vibe at the moment, you suddenly feel the hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up, and you're just like, God, what the fuck is that? Dr. Tenebris! A familiar voice rings in your ear.
Oh no.
As Tenebris kind of like glances up, like, what the hell? As she looks on over towards the entrance. Kodhran approaching you, wielding a solid black cane, tux with curtails, and a top hat with a fine red silk band around the top. Do I even need to say it?
Yeah.
As you see Alusfane with a shit-eating grin meander on up to you, another familiar figure at his feet. Also, I thought that was outside for a second. Jesus Christ.
Oh, sorry, that was me. There's lightning going on.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh,
not
that's
me. I hit the thunder. It was ominous thunder.
So is Alice saying our freaking Frau Broca?
Frau Broca.
Yeah, Frau Broca.
Accompanying him in a tiny valet uniform is another familiar figure, as golden as the day he was born, Rignug.
Oh god. I was gonna make a joke if he was gonna fucking appear.
Ring.
Well. If it isn't Justice Fist.
Well,
Hello.
what have we here?
I actually don't know your name. Hello, Dr. Tenebris. As he scoots on around you to go take Dr. Tenebris's hand and give her a kiss on the back of the hand.
Nifsula.
Oh, please.
The
Alice Faye.
ever creative Nifsula.
It's Nephesula. Thank you. Blink, 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 blink. But that's all right. I'll forgive you this one time. Wait, you're not here.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm trying to feed dragon lines.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I still can't remember your name, young man.
That's quite all right. Kodhran Madden.
Oh, Matt, of course. Coddy, Kodhran. How you
Good
doing?
old Coddy.
As he gives you a playful like fist bump against the shoulder.
Good old cottage cheese.
Good old cottage cheese and cabbage, I'm sure.
Yeah, he nods and then kind of like moves his shoulder away, just a hair. Try not to be obvious about it, but also that so he doesn't feel that he has his sword, which is now a bayonet, but it's like still tucked away in his coat.
Dr. Tenebris kind of glances up at you, Kodhran, and is like, "Oh, you two know each other."
You could say
yeah,
that.
yeah. Don't worry. Dealings,
Yes,
isn't that right?
quite.
Okay, I mean that makes introductions a little easier. Yes, Count Alice Fane is one of our generous denotees to the museum. Actually, he set us up with a good chunk of the Atlan relics that we have here. Yes, the
Your reputation precedes you as a purveyor of the arts.
oh, they were just gathering dust. Weren't doing me any good at this moment, and what do you know? They creatively named it the Night Lord exhibit, as he does the finger quotes.
Ah, yes.
Have you
Very
been by
creative
to see it?
names, aren't they?
Have you been by to see it? Just Dr. Tenebris, have you been showing off my goods just yet? I've only just arrived. Don't worry, Count Alice Fane. We were going to give you a chance to do your own guided tour. We were just waiting for you to pop on by. Oh, excellent. Yes, I do apologize for the casual tardiness. My valet is still getting used to driving. Oh, I believe you've met him as well? As he gives you this knowing smirk. As he motions down to his golden potato boy.
Ah. Yeah, he can valets. Hard to find good ones these days. Well, if you'd like, Alice Fane, lead the way. Love to see your additions to the museum.
Oh, you are such a gentleman. He goes arm in arm with you. Oh, such a rambunctious night, too. Absolutely marvelous. I cannot believe the crowds these sort of things draw. And to think, we used to have these only for the high and wealthy back in the day. Educate the masses. Entertain the masses. Am I right? Am I right? That's a plebeian joke right there.
I'll concernedly follow where he's going. Better than causing a scene.
All right. He will lead you right over to this room, the most subtle room of them all. Inside, a couple of people are wandering around. What presented before you is a menagerie of Atlan goods and furniture. On one side, there is these, it almost looks like stainless steel mixed with marble. These very highly eloquent dressers, end tables, chairs, stuff like that. Stuff that looks like way ahead of your time, but according to the dates listed on their plaques, they're dating back to like the second era. These are like thousands upon thousands of years old. Like, oh yeah, went back to some of my old stomping grounds, some of my old keeps, towers, dungeons. Is that what people call them nowadays? My houses of ill repute, I suppose. I've cleared them out. Some of them already buried deep underneath. We've renovated, turned into other things, but we found them. We managed to dig up a good collection of my old furniture. Glad that I can, donate anything. Places where I used to sleep during downtime. And as you glance on over to the upper right side of the room, as you see this horrid macabre statue made entirely of iron, of a conglomerate of skeletons merged into the form of a great warrior. This a simple idol that a town in reverence of me once made, a little gauche, if I do say so myself, quite stylish back in the day. I will say. Took a pretty penny getting them down there. Yes. Oh, and my throne. I used to conquer lands from this place. From this seat right here. My butt, as he smacks the cushion, right here. Hundreds of years ago. Oh, the mischief I used to get up to.
Glad you've since found new hobbies.
Oh, plenty. Plenty of hobbies. As he reaches on over and just kind of pulls a little speck of dust off your shoulder and just kind of flicks it off while giving you this look of, I fucking hate your guts. And I'm glad to say that we at least got the prized jewel of my little collection put up in the middle. I was afraid it wouldn't get put up in time, but I will say the people of today are quite industrious and quite efficient. As he directs your attention to a large stone obelisk that sits right in the middle of the room. You know what this is?
Oh, do tell.
Go on, take a guess. I don't want to take up all the conversation. Take a guess. Take a guess.
I don't want to take up all the conversation about me.
Oh, seems to be some kind of rock pillar.
Rock is one way of putting it. It's Agicite. It's Agicite from Atlantis. I don't blame you for not knowing, though, as he gives you a pat on the shoulder. Very expensive.
Very expensive, Douglas.
used to be used to hold my used to hold my scrying orb, but now I think I'm going to use it for something a little different. Something a little more grandiose, something to really brighten up the room a little bit.
You do.
I think I know.
I wish I was there. You fucker. Hey, tell him. Tell him. Yeah, you look like you could use some sun.
Kodhran, think of that.
That is a good one, though.
As you see him glance on over to Dr. Tenebris, and is like, and I do apologize. I did remember to bring it today, just for the occasion. The piece de resistance. For our
something to brighten up the room.
Oh, something to absolutely get this party going. As you see him kind of wander up to the pillar. Actually, no, he goes and grabs a step stool first. Like an actual, like, fold down, like, metal step stool. As he realizes, oh shit, I'm not tall enough to get to the top of this. As he goes up, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to commemorate this evening with the presentation of my most valued possession. Voila! As he reaches into his pocket, and Kodhran, you feel your heart sink as what he pulls out, and you see his eyes on you, a smirk across his face as he pulls out one of the shards that you've been collecting.
So we're expecting a raid in this area. Great.
As he places it right on top. There. Isn't that nice?
Face palm.
Quite. He gives like a painful smile.
You know, the other campaign is a heist. We might want to turn this campaign into a heist.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna be a heist. I think there's now gonna be a fucking SWAT squad of fucking Sun Knights.
We are going to call it for tonight with one last little thing. Alex?
Yeah.
As you are... The music slows down as you and Lake are just kind of dancing hand in hand. He hasn't really said too much. As he's just there, just the subtle smile across his face as he's just trying to do his best to kind of just slow dance with you.
It's just for fun.
Alex, I did have a question for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say no if you want to. It's entirely up to you. I mean, well, I mean, after the Sundig is over, do you maybe want to... And you see him stop for a second. And you see his eye kind of begin to twitch. Almost like a migraine coming on.
You okay? You need to sit down for a second, or?
Takes a step back as he places his hands up to his head. And he kind of looks up at you. He has gone from smiling to a look of worry. We need to get the fuck out of here. He grabs your hand as he begins to make his way towards the front door.
Can I get a Y on that?
We need to get the fuck out of here. We need to get out of here right now.
Yeah, well, I've got some other people. Do they also need to get out of here?
Everyone. You see him kind of glance back at you, kind of glance down at the hallways. You and I get out of here first. I'll go get them. As he begins to pull you towards the front door, through the people, kind of shoving people aside, as he gets to the front desk, and you see him just stop. The two people at the front just kind of look back at him like, oh no.
Fire alarms in the 1920s?
Alex, you see a glow coming from the door.
Uh-oh.
Knew it.
There is a flash of light as both doors go flying off their hinges. And there he is. You have not seen him in so long, it almost felt like a distant nightmare. As the clanking of his metal armor, step by step, people move out of the way, trident in one hand, crab shield in the other. You hear a heavy breathing behind his helmet as his eyes look up and meet yours.
Puta madre.
That is where we're going to call it for tonight.